Okay, hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Arthur from Young Guns Motorcycles. I'm here today with this beautiful lady Tundi. Thank you today for helping out with this wonderful video of this Toyopet Stout. Now this is a Toyopet Stout 1963 model, RK100 heavy. This is a heavy, so it's a 1.5 tonne load capacity back here. Now I've owned this for 10 years. This year it's been a promotional vehicle for my business. I'm in the process of retiring, so all those excess toys need to be sold. So they'll be coming up for sale onto eBay or some other platform. And we'll use video to show, the potential buyers how this old girl runs after, it's 62 years old this year. RON THIESS went to Japan in 1962 to meet with the Toyota executives. He was sick of these Land Rovers breaking diffs, snapping tail shafts, leaking oil, overheating with the Aussie conditions. So he met in 62, met with the Toyota executives, and he ordered 16 of these in 1962. They were personally sent over for Thiess Pty Limited. You couldn't buy them here, they weren't available to the public. He was so impressed. He went back in 1963, ordered another 16 with 2 Toyota semi-trailers and I think 2 Toyopet Land Cruisers. For various projects like the Snowy Mountains hydro scheme and things like that. In 1964, Thiess opened up 4 dealerships. Wagga Wagga, there was one on Parramatta Road in Sydney, there was one in Brisbane and one in Melbourne. In 1964, the brand changed to Toyota, and at that point the public could buy these. This is super rare. This is the only one driving on Australian roads. So, very rare vehicle, and it's a Toyopet Stout. Now, just to give you an idea of the rarity, in 1964, have a guess how many Toyota Stouts were sold in America? We're talking about all of America here. In all of America, 3 were sold in 1964 in America. And of course in 1963, the Toyopets, they weren't there. Even though Toyota were there in 1957, I think, they sold a few crowns and tiaras and things like that, but Toyota didn't do very well in America. They pulled out, but they went back in '64. Now, even though I've had it 10 years, when I first got it, it was a very good bones project. It took me 3 years to get it to this stage where it's like an operational driving vehicle without taking away the patina of it. Because I thought the patina, it's so unique, it's so original, I wanted to keep that there as part of the truck. So with the restoration, there are at least 200 documented catalogue photos of this. So I went into great detail, whatever I did, and I wanted to keep it as original as possible. Originality was very important to me. Tundi, if you want to show these viewers here inside the cab. So they can see, I wanted to keep the patina, but also too, I wanted to rejuvenate it to a point where it can be driven around and use it as a promotional vehicle for my business. Original radio, it's I think it's a TP radio. It's got the original horn ring on there on that steering wheel. It's been lovingly wrapped as well. It's got up here it's had an original custom made floor mat, and also too the fire wall curtain as well as being handmade and crafted at great expense. Yes, these are also here as well. There's 2 of them. They're the rear curtain. And what I'll do is, Tony, I'll just pop the bonnet So you can show these guys here. Oh, can you also show this as well? The speed stickers on the door in there, where it's from the conversion from miles per hour to kilometres. I'll pop the bonnet. If you want to show those guys here the compliancy plate, just over here. Now even that's rare. It's TEP stamped, 1963, RK100, a Toyota Motor Co Limited, and it's got the numbers and so on down there. It's the original motor as well. Now, I've got the original 1963 bonnet. I've had a bit of fun here during the pandemic with COVID, so and also the Cobra air intake with a Weber carburetor. I've got all the original parts. Over here, guys, I've tried to get as much information on it as possible, even Toyota Crown manuals, Toyota Light Stout, Corona, Tiaras, 3R, 3RB engine repair manuals. This is a stamped TEP. That's original Toyota Stout owner's manual. There's a TEP there on the back of it. So that comes with the truck. It's got very low hour, this thing. This was on it when I got the vehicle 10 years ago. It's original Nippo Denso coil with stamped T, so it's a Toyopet, and over here too it's got stamped TEPs. That's the original coil from new. All these other parts in here, the original carburetor, the original, what's this thing called? It's rectifier, Denso, also stamped. Even the toolbox over here, the Thiess TEP, Toyota Motor made in Japan, leather toolkit with all the stamped Toyota tools in here as well. Some used, some have not been used. But I find it just incredible how this, even the leather bound is still in fantastic condition. This also too comes with it. It comes with a spare steering box and column. This is the original 63 Toyopet bonnet that comes with it as well. And if we want to go around the other side, we'll show these guys here the Toyota body snap. And I'll just get the door for you. And also through here there are heater hoses and so on with the vent. And if you can show them over there, the Toyota body badge. That thing is very important. Now it'll probably sell to like a John Laws type, Lindsay Fox, Jay Leno, Keanu Reeves kind of personality. It might go to the National Automotive Museum in South Australia. Now I've got to also be very honest about it. I've found 4 other ones of the 63 models in Australia. They're in various states of being renovated or restored. Also quite rusty. This is a basically rust-free example, maybe the best one, honestly, probably in this country, maybe even the world. Also, I don't want to have to oversell it. I don't think I need to. I think it's going to sell itself on its own merit. So I'll stop the overselling now, and you can just see it for what it is. So also too, I found 2 1962 models, single headlight models as well. One was out at West Wyalong and one was in Victoria somewhere in a terrible, terrible state. The compliance plate on that one, you could barely read what it was. Now also too, I found one in Mexico, 63 model in Mexico. I was talking to a chap on Facebook. He showed me photos of it. I found one in Africa, and I found a dual cab one in El Salvador. Super rare Toyopet Stout dual cab. Yes, there's, I don't know, maybe half a dozen left in the world. Now, I've checked the museum in Japan, in Aichi, which is like middle Japan, the Toyota Museum, there's none there either. This is just not, doesn't exist. I think maybe the island of Japan, I don't know, maybe a lot of rust, maybe a lot of salt water, I don't know, but they're long, long gone. This one was out west when I found it. We took it down to Kingswood Toyota a few months back, and the manager said, this could be worth 300,000. Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to put it out into the public and have an auction and let the highest bidder play with it at their disposal. So over here too in the key ring, I'll show you guys. It's got the original TEP keys. Also to the badging from the previous owner, he was an RSL member. Tamworth Services Club on here, 1967, member 1972, Castrol, the Castrol badge, their member, Tamworth District Workmen's Club 1970, and these are the original Toyota motor keys that come with it as well. Okay guys, that's enough chit chat. I think we'll take it out into the field, we'll give it a nice run so you can see how this goes. We'll go with a Tundi. But the fact that it's still running, it's a miracle in itself. This thing is so old, it should be really in a museum or a private collector's hands. I've been very fortunate to have owned it for 10 years. It's made me a lot of money, it's been a great promotional vehicle. But as I said, I'm in the process of retiring, so it needs to go, unfortunately. But I think the person who buys it, they'll love it like I've done. Okay guys, so we'll go out to the field. We'll give this thing a nice run, and we'll see you out there somewhere. And see you soon.
Yep. Very good to go now.
Okay. Hi everyone, we're at Mount Victoria, so we're about to head out with the Toyopet, had a little break. So I want you guys to see how this archaic vehicle runs and how it sounds and how it bounces along the road. It's very entertaining. Here we go.
It's entertaining, is it?
Well, yeah, if you're feeling bored. Here we go.
It's nice and shaky, jumpy.
It's a jumping jackrabbit. That's what it is.
You could make milk curdle.
Yeah, we can make good cheese. We can make good cheese. There we go.
Good cheese.
We'll make some nice Dutch cheese, everybody. So now we're in fourth gear, everyone, going across the Darling Causeway. Yeah, it's definitely an experience, let me tell you.
It's very bumpy. Oh dear.
It certainly is a handful, and you're going to yell to be heard. Very loud in here. It's like a tractor. And you have to gauge the hills by accelerating before you hit the hills, otherwise you'll be going up the hill and like in third gear doing 30 k's an hour. So you've got to just watch what's going on ahead of you when you're driving this. Okay, hi everyone. We're here today. We're finishing up this video here with Tundi and myself. Another video here from Young Guns Motorcycles. We've had some fun today with a few scenes with this 1963 Toyopet Stout. And there's a few things I want to say as we finish off this video here down in Hartley Vale. Now, these next points are to indicate this is a very low, mild example of this as well. But the original door hinges. The door hinges haven't been modified, there's no sleeves been put into them. So what's there, it's the original wear from new. The steering box, there's a little bit of play in the steering box, just a little bit of play in that. That's not too bad for 1963, and the original steering column. The kingpins also are original from 1963, original kingpins, everybody. The wheel bearings, I couldn't buy them, I had to rebuild what was there. So they were extensively cleaned and re-greased, and the bearings are like new. When I pulled them apart, I couldn't believe how good they were. The diff was reconditioned. They went down to Diff Technics in Cogra. It was originally a 4:11 ratio diff, now it's a 3:64. So it goes along pretty well at 105 kilometres an hour. But I do have the original hemisphere, pinion and crown gear with this. The gearbox is untouched from 1963. The engine was reconditioned by Kevin Duncan Performance in Blacktown. Balance crankshaft and blueprinted. The front suspension, the green paint was still on the suspension, on the shocks, and they weren't leaking. I find it so hard to believe. From 1963, original shocks on this thing. It's like unheard of. What else? I might get Tundi to show the viewers here underneath it. I think it's important they see the workload that's happened underneath here. Even though it was a very good bones project, extensive work happened under here. The POB 15 paint, on the chassis rails, cross members. It's got the hardwood bearers and joists, the TEP, Toyopet mud flap stays over through here. The fuel tank's been reconditioned, like it's every nut and bolt has been touched or modified or repaired where necessary, but within keeping it as original as possible. On this right side as well over here, this shows the exhaust was remanufactured back to the original, even the same specs, even the design of it, where it sits in down through here. That was designed and hand built. I think I've put stainless steel through there as well. So the wheel mud flaps as well, the wheel trims, it's all from 1963. Brake boosters on the side over there, that's where it originally was. Yeah, this is it. So guys,
There you go.
I've had it 10 years. It's time to move it on. I'm about to retire. Hope this goes to a nice family man, maybe a museum, who knows? Maybe a nice...
You can pack all his children in the back.
Yeah, pack the donkeys in
The
here.
pigs.
You know, the pigs and the galahs, you know.
That's it.
Pigs and galah.
That's right. I'd hop in the back, no
So,
problem.
And that's it. So it's going up for sale. This is it for today. Please be kind, everyone. Be kind, be loving to everyone. Please, let's have compassion in the world and create unity. Take care, guys. Till next time, please look after yourselves. And we'll do an outtake back up in the Blue Mountains there somewhere. And it was very important I mentioned this has the original king pins. That's important. I even like saying
Very important.
king pins. Like, it's so good. That's it. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching another episode here at Young Guns Motorcycles. I'm Arthur. Till next time, take care of yourselves.
Toodaloo.